Our second example of an amortization table is a mortgage. So it's a slightly more complicated problem. So we're going to take a look at a $285,000 mortgage. It's paid off with monthly payments over 15 years. So the whole mortgage is 15 years and at an interest rate of 2.9% compounded semi-annually. So we have monthly payments, but we have semi-annually compounding. So we're going to have to calculate an effective rate. And we're only going to develop the amortization table for the first 2 years of the mortgage. So we're only going to take a look at 2 years. So this might be a 2-year term that you get, even though your mortgage is 15 years. We put the same value in our calculator. So you have a $285,000 mortgage. So our present value is $285,000. And because it's a mortgage, again, at the end of the loan, we're going to owe zero. So after 15 years, we're going to owe zero. And monthly payments for 15 years. So again, our payments per year, because it's monthly, we have 12 payments per year. And our N is 15 years times P per Y, which is 12, 180 payments. And our interest rate is 2.9%, and it's going to be compounded twice a year, semi-annually. So we put that in your calculator, you compute the payment, and we get $1,952.11 per month. So we have monthly payments of $1,952. And again, we calculated I here, but we might want to use a formula to do it. So when we're calculating it, we actually have to calculate the periodic interest rate in order to do our table. And now, because we have semi-annual compounding with monthly payments, we have to calculate the equivalent rate. Remember, our formula for that was 1 plus I1 to the M1 over M2 minus 1. So doing the formula here, we can say equals, again, in Excel we start with equals, 1 plus I1, which is our 2.9% or 0.029, divided by twice a year to get the periodic interest rate, to the power of, so shift 6, the caret of M1 C per Y, 2, divided by M2, which is P per Y, 12, minus 1. That's going to give us our effective periodic interest rate. So 2.9% compounded semi-annually as a monthly interest rate is 0.002402, which is 0.24%. We also have functions that could give you that. So if we're using iConvert in your calculator, you take the interest rate, the nominal interest rate, convert it into effective. In Excel, we could do that here. You use the effect function. Take the nominal rate, compounded C per Y. We could then take the nominal function. So we're going to find the nominal rate for this effective rate. So that effective rate, monthly, and we get the nominal rate. But remember, to convert it into a periodic interest rate, we have to take the nominal rate divided by the number of periods. So we get the same value no matter what we do. All right, so now we're set up to do the amortization table. We're going to do the same thing as we did before. We have payment 1, we have payment 2, and again, now we're going to take a look. Well, we're not going to do all 15 years. We're not going to do 180 lines, but we're just going to do it for the first 2 years. So we're going to monthly, that's going to be to 24. So we're going to drag this down here to 24. Starting balance, well, we had a $285,000 balance. So our present value, $285,000. Again, our interest amount, this is going to be what our starting balance was times our periodic interest rate. Use that one or that one. Okay. And again, we want that value to be the same all the way down. So we're going to press F4. We now have our payment. Each month we're going to pay $1,952.11. I'm going to put in the value here because this might have more decimals. So I'm actually just putting it here with 2 decimals. And our ending balance. Again, we owed $285,000. This is equal to how much we owed plus the interest amount that was charged minus the payment. And we end up with our ending balance. For the second month, our starting balance is equal to the ending balance that was there. Our amount, interest amount, that's the same. So again, it's going to be how much our starting balance was times the periodic interest rate. our payment is going to be equal to the value above. So again, we're going to pay $1,952.11. And our ending balance, oh, we actually just drag this down. Again, it's our starting balance plus the interest minus the payment. And we'd see that our interest amount went down slightly, which is good. Now we're going to do a little shortcut. Because we have N all the way down here for 24 months, we can actually highlight the three formulas, go into the bottom corner, and instead of dragging them down, we can actually just double click and they all fill in. So we can take a look at our first 2 years of our 15-year mortgage. Amortization table is we start off with $85,000. Again, we're taking amount of interest on each one, applying about 1/3 of this payment, and we end up we still owe $253,725 after the first 2 years. The second part of the question was how much interest is paid in the first 6 months. Well, here I can just do a little function. I can sum up interest 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how much interest is paid in the first 6 months, $4,061.93.